Hello and welcome to Day After Day. This is an otome RPG with a time loop, and the genres listed were mystery, fantasy and romance. This features 2 possible love interests, as well as a skill tree, skill checks, quest system and outfits that influence the stats. At least that's the case for the full game, as today we're playing only the demo, so not sure how much of that will show up, but yeah, let's give it a try. Okay, we have an archetype. I'm really not used to this kind of RPG, gonna be honest. Brains, beauty, brawn or average. Let's just go average, something of everything. Day after day. Upon prying open your heavy lids, you spy a stranger who meets your groggy gaze. Who the hell are you? Proving that old saying about sailors and swearing right, I see. I'm the woman who saved your life. I would have thought that'd be enough to be remembered, but I suppose even I'm wrong now and again. Is anything from late last night coming back to you? Okay, analyze, medium success. So there are some random skill checks in this? Thinking back, the sound of explosions and thundering rain echo in your ears. Then pain, sharp and agonizing, followed by the sensation of falling, drowning, more pain, only pain. It spreads quickly into every inch of your consciousness until you can think of nothing else. As you return to the present, the pain follows. Everything hurts, on a level somewhere between the third time you were stabbed and the time you were stabbed thrice. Okay. Stabilize, trivial success. No, wait, not everything. The pain is in 2 areas, the first being a sharp, excruciating ache in your left shoulder. As the fingers from your right hand brush against it, even your own gentle, probing touch is enough to send air hissing between your teeth. There's shrapnel embedded into your skin. The wound is wet and oozing with what you hope is blood alone. Your head is killing you, aching unlike anything you've ever known. The nights spent closing down taverns with a mug of ale in your hand don't even come close. Your eyes screw shut and your expression contorts as the pain consumes you, overtaking your body and brain. Even facing the full force of the sunlight seems too difficult a task. The strong scent of salt tickles your nose. Logic. Along with seaweed and iodine, the unmistakable combination of the ocean's odor. Some of the tension in your body lessens as you breathe in deeply. You feel more at home with this fragrance than any kind of greenery, certainly more than anything man-made. With worn wood against your back and the soft swaying of the vessel against the water's waves, you attempt to still your mind against the agony. Perhaps you could return to your previous state of unconsciousness, one that was so blissful in comparison to this. Until it hits you. You shouldn't be snoozing on a hard deck, but rather on a bed in the cozy quarters of your ship. Though there should be some motion while on board, the movement that you're feeling now suggests a smaller watercraft. This isn't your room. It's not even the deck of your boat. Okay. Where the hell am I? What happened to my ship? Or coerce, bring me back to my boat. Oh. Yeah, I don't feel like we're in the Constitution to demand anything, so, what happened to my ship? Beats me. By the time I showed up, there was only wreckage. Well, and the floating body on top of it. Wreckage, floating body. Well, that blows. Well, floating body was probably also wreckage. And there was a load of splintered wood floating around. Seems likely an entire ship went down. Your ship? Your home? The one containing your valuables, your documents, your clothing? All gone. It took you a very long time to save up the money to buy that ship, and it allowed you to take odd jobs and to travel across all of the islands. Without some act of providence to help, it could be a very long time before you leave Edina. The last thing you want is to be stuck here longer than you need to be. Considering that you can't remember if or why you had set sail to this place to begin with, there's some chance you don't even need to be here at all. You need to find a way off this island. Quest unlocked. Find passage off of Edina Island. Okay. Well, I guess we can ask about the floating body. We were the only one? The woman studies you, one corner of her lips twitching as she does. That would be you, of course. It didn't seem right to just leave you floating in the ocean, so I hauled you into my boat and docked nearby here in Vedina. I was headed here anyway, so it wasn't much of a nuisance. You're welcome, by the way. Well, that blows. Okay. Stunned. Stand upright and disembark. No. Okay, so I guess we can ask the other stuff as well. Where the hell am I? Well, we already kind of know, but sure. This is Vedina. Well, the docks of Vedina, if you want to be particular about it. That ring any bells for you? Vedina, one of the many islands scattered across this world, known for its unique meritocratic government structure, whatever that means. The nobles that run this island invest heavily in its craftsmen and tradesmen. They're both entrepreneurs and royalty. Interesting. It's a system ripe for abuse. You don't trust it, no matter how much wealth and false generosity the Vedinian nobles flaunt. In fact, you're certain they are exploiting their people. There's no way in hell a small number of people hold all that money, power and influence and only use it for good. That would be ideal, but yeah. Despite your confidence, you can't recall a time where anyone else has shared your doubts. Perhaps while you're here, you might be able to uncover some evidentiary support for your suspicions. Okay, so bring me back to my boat, or, well, we know it's not there anymore, so stand upright and disembark is our only choice here. Check success. A groan escapes your lips as you struggle onto your feet and off of the shaky sailboat. Though you gain your bearings once your legs are on steady land, losing the sway of the sea costs you a sense of comfort. You're stuck on this island now, without any means of getting off this island, and without any reason to be here. Now on solid ground, you take sense of yourself and your surroundings. This is you. You're in rough shape, but it's nothing you can't handle. You grasp for an understanding of what to call yourself. Okay, so we can choose the name. So we could do a custom name, but I'm going with a default name, Vera. That's right. It's slowly coming back to you now. You're Vera. You silently take stock of the few things left on your person. It seems this mystery woman managed to save an old backpack and a waterlogged journal, as well as your sorry ass. Okay, can we click on it? Okay, so that's my inventory. Do we have clothes? Nothing. Items? Nothing. Our stats? No bonuses. Okay, well that's us. That is the map. Okay, let's get back to that later. And the journal. Okay, main quests and side quests. Handy. Alright. The journal should be more useful once it's had time to dry. You also find a pocket watch. Looks like it still keeps accurate time. You turn your attention back to your unwitting savior. You don't look so good. Do you have a map of the city? I haven't spent much time in Vedina myself, but there's got to be a doctor around here somewhere. You think this is bad? This is nothing. I'm fine, mind your own business, or I don't. Do you know where to find one? Yeah, let's keep it somewhat polite, and seeing a doctor doesn't hurt with, it can make things worse, I guess. Oh, now I notice we have the time up here as well, actually. Okay. I don't. Do you know where to find one? I know the next best thing. Someone who does. There's a cafe not far from here, and the server there knows practically everyone in town. She should be able to help. Thanks. I'll make note of that. Location unlocked. Cafe. Quest unlocked. Somebody help me. Well, with you back on your own 2 feet, I suppose this is where we part ways. Wait, before I go. What's your name? Or leave, never mind. I mean, we might need your help again, so... What's your name? They call me Xian? Xian? And by they, I mean me. I didn't get your name back when I was saving you from drowning and bleeding out. Who are you? If I told you, I'd have to kill you. Why do you want to know? Or couldn't you tell her your name? I'm sorry, Okay, so basically we have the choice here how we want Vera's character to be. Do we want her to keep being rough? But I always go with polite, I'm sorry, so I'm gonna tell her my name. It's Vera. I'll keep that in mind. Best of luck to you going wherever you're going and doing whatever you're doing. Okay, one more thing. What? Do we have one more thing, or...? No? We can only leave. Okay. Never mind. Okay, so... Do we use the map to go there? Yeah, to the cafe. Fun. Okay, can we look around or just enter? Okay, we'll just enter the cafe. Oh, donuts. That looks nice. Yeah, let's talk to her. The server smiles at you amidst the hum of customers and conversation. Hi, sweetie. Come right on in. I'm Vivi. We're not serving our full menu today, but if you'd like, you may take a seat at any open table, and I'll be with you in 2 turns of a fairy's wings. Sweetie, 2 turns of what now? Have a seat somewhere. Leave, I'll come back later. No, we have nothing better to do right now. Sweetie? Sweetie is what I like to call everybody around here. I've been in Vedina so long that I can't help but think of everyone fondly. I'm not a Vedinian, don't call me that again, or whatever. I'm not a Vedinian. Sweetie, I know. There's not a face in town I'm unfamiliar with. Okay. 2 turns of a what now? It's just a little expression I invented. It means I'll be with you in just a moment. Okay. Okay, have a seat somewhere. You slide into an open seat near a window, wincing as the change in position pulls at your injured side. Who knew having shrapnel embedded into your skin would be such a pain in the ass? Vivi must notice you picking at your wounds, as she soon arrives at your side with a worried expression. Oh, sweetie, that looks awful. What happened? Have you gotten that looked at by a doctor yet? No, my ship was attacked. Whole thing shot to pieces. Vivi's large eyes turn dewy as she listens to the curt summary of your story. That is just awful. I am so thankful you made it through alive and are here talking with me now. Now, is there anything I can do to make your day a little easier? Are you hungry? Thirsty? Do you want some fresh clothes? How about a recommendation for a doctor or a shipwright? Need someone to give you the rundown on who's who and what's what in this town? So you have everything. Fantastic. Could I get a menu? You'd lend me some of your clothes. How do I find a doctor and who's the shipwright? Actually, I need to get going. No, not yet. I mean, I feel like the doctor is the most pressing issue right now, although getting some food in me would not hurt. Can we do everything? How do I find the doctor? You show Vivi your map and she points to a specific spot with swiftness and ease. Location unlocked, doctor's office. Great. Right there, sweetie. This place will take good care of you. The doctor makes house calls sometimes, but I think the office will be open today. You'll have to head over there and see for yourself to know for sure. Okay, before I go, I wanted to ask... Could I get a menu? Not today, I'm afraid. The kitchen is closed while Chef Cameron prepares for the event we're helping to cater tonight. I can get you some bread or pastries he made in advance for today if you're okay with that, and I'd be happy to get you something to drink. As your stomach grumbles, it occurs to you that you don't have a single coin to your name. Sustenance will have to wait. What event? It's the birthday party for the Duke's daughter, Eden. The whole island is talking about it. There are many from other islands sailing in to attend. Cameron is honored to be able to participate. It's a great opportunity to promote his food to so many new people. Where's the party, or are you going? I mean, it looks like she's holding down ship here, so where's the party? It's at their family home. The manor is just a bit to the north of here. If you have a map, I can show it to you. Sure, why not? Location unlocked, the Duke's Manor. Okay. You'd lend me some of your clothes? Honey, you can keep them. Making clothes is a passion of mine. I'd be thrilled to help you out and have someone model my designs. To be honest with you, I've been a little shy about designing clothes for other people, and I've mostly just made things for myself. The sizing will be a little off, but the outfit is yours if you want it. I'll take it or a pass. I mean, seeing how ours are now kind of torn apart, I think we can make do even if the fit isn't great. I'll take it. New clothing unlocked. Consider it yours. Change into them whenever you're comfortable. The clothes are a bit frillier than you expected. Not really your style, but there's no rips inside. At the very least, you won't constantly be at risk of a wardrobe malfunction. Thanks, I guess. Maybe something in black next time. Ooh, I haven't worked much with dark colors. I'll have to make time to buy some fabric at the market. You do that. Was there anything else you wanted to ask me? Yes, everything we can. Okay, who's the shipwright? Vivi's eyes alight with affectionate familiarity. His name is Moss. He's an exceptionally kind man and a genius at his craft. He comes to visit Vidina now and again. I know for a fact he got into town yesterday. Moss said he's looking for a buyer for a new ship of his. He'll likely have it docked at the town port. How do you know for a fact you think he'll help me? You think he'll help me? Absolutely. He's such a generous and empathetic person. I can't imagine him not helping someone in need. This is exactly the kind of person you could really use. Someone spineless who you can easily sucker into doing your bidding. What? Okay, how do you know it for a fact? He came by to see me. Moss isn't exactly a regular since he doesn't live in Bedina, but whenever he's here, he comes by daily. Just to see you? No, sweetie, the cafe. He loves the food here. Right, the food. Okay, I think that's everything then. Okay, actually I need to get going. Okay, that means we can now change our clothes. Bonus from items, girly top. A blouse, it's long and frilly, for some reason you don't understand. Frills don't need a reason. Okay, it gives plus like 1 charm, -1 coerce. So many stats. Equip. Okay. So then, 10 o'clock. I think it's time we go to the doctor at the offices. Hello. What are you doing? Who the hell are you? Is that always how you talk to people you just meet on the street, going, who the hell are you? Not that what are you doing is much better, but sure. Resting. What does it look like I'm doing? Though the stranger tries to look indifferent, you catch a nearly imperceptible wince as they try to put weight on their right ankle. Looks like you hurt your ankle. Isn't the doctor's office supposed to be around here somewhere? The stranger pales. It's not that bad. I'd just be wasting the doctor's time. Oh, poor baby, do you want me to kiss it? So what's your plan then, or why don't you let the doctor be the judge of that? Yeah, why don't you let the doctor be the judge of that? What does it... Oh, I think that's not the right answer. What does it look like I'm doing? The stranger gestures to the building you're standing outside of. A faded sign confirms what you already suspected. This is the doctor's office. Are you going to go in? Of course I am. Eventually. Upon inspection, the stranger seems to be sweating more now than upon first finishing their run. You guess they're not the biggest fan of medical professionals. Would it help if I went in with you, or what are you so afraid of? Just go in. I mean, we're going in anyway, so would it help if I went in with you? Why would it? We just met and I don't find your presence comforting. I don't care about your health anyway. Well, we tried. Okay, then I guess we're gonna go in. The door opens, allowing you to peer inside of a dim, empty reception room. There's a little sign on the main desk that reads, "Out on a house call. We'll be back tomorrow," in barely legible handwriting. Great. You shut the door, seeing no reason to look further. Well, that was great. So, can we talk to him again? Well, who the hell are you? The name's Gray. I'm in the security business. I'm Vera. So like a guard, that explains the muscle. I'm in the bounty hunting business. I don't know if we... Sorry, want to go spreading that around quite yet. Or what kind of security? So like a guard. That explains the muscles. I'm a knight, and yes, I work out. It's part of the job. Yeah, it is. That's what I just said. Yeah, It is. Okay then. What a fruitful conversation. So yeah, I don't really want to tell him that. Okay, what kind of security? I'm not too picky. Whoever or whatever needs my protection. Tonight I'm going to keep watch over a party. Party? What party? Where? Well, yuck, I hope you're paying you well. Okay. I think we know which party, but let's ask him anyway. The Duke is throwing a birthday party for his daughter Eden at their family manor. Security for a birthday party? What's the risk? Or can I come? What's the risk? You know how it is. There's always something or someone to look out for. Need any help with that? Now that you mention it, I am working security at a party tonight. I'm not saying it's more than I can handle, but having a second set of eyes would be useful. I'll need to get permission from my boss before I make any promises. I meet with him this afternoon. Cool, so we'll talk after your meeting and you'll let me know what your boss decides? Exactly. Come and find me at the Duke's Manor after 8. That's when the party starts. Location unlocked, the Duke's Manor. Alright, see you then. So we have several ways of unlocking locations and quests, I guess. Right, I did read on the shop page that there are various ways on how to complete quests, so it's fun. Not completely linear. Okay, it's only 11, so... Well... I don't know if it makes sense to already go to the manor, so maybe let's check out the port again? Or, right. He's here, Moss, right? Hello, nice to meet you, Ambera. Who the hell are you? Why are you hanging around the docks? Let's go with polite. Hello, nice to meet you, Ambera. The man meets your eyes with his own, waiting for you to continue. He clearly suspects you want something from him. I'm Moss. Nice to make your acquaintance as well, Vera. Was there something you wanted to discuss? That's a wonderful boat you have there. Can I borrow it? Or is that boat yours? No. Okay. Is that boat yours? Why, yes it is. Do you like it? I built it myself. You're a shipwright? What a coincidence. Or I love it, you must be so proud of your work. It's not the best, I should probably take it off your hands. Nah, come on. I love it, you must be so proud of your work. You're too kind, but yes, I'm very proud. I even started my own business a few years ago, so I could devote most of my time towards being a shipwright. I enjoy what I do so much that it almost seems strange to think of it as work. It's even stranger to think that running a business centered around my passion could be as trying as it is at times. All that aside, the boat is actually for sale. Are you interested? Well, I kind of am. How much to buy the boat? How much would it cost to rent your ship for a few hours? Or what's happened to your business? And... Can we ask all of them? How much to buy the boat? 10,000 gold and she's all yours. That's a bit of my price range, a charm. Coerce, 9,000 gold and I don't break both your arms. Are you insane? Alright, keep that in mind. That's a bit out of my price range. Oh, check successful. You bat your eyelashes a few times and flash a coquettish smile. Yes, actually, okay. 9,000 gold then. Wonderful. One other thing. How much would it cost to rent your ship for a few hours? 100 gold sounds fair to me. Is there another way I could pay you? It doesn't sound fair to me. Okay, good to know. Is there another way I could pay you? No. Your teeth gently nip at your lips, bringing both more color and Moss's attention to them. He clears his throat. I do happen to have a certain friend who owes me some money. I haven't had much luck getting blood from that stone, and maybe if a pretty girl was to go and persuade him... Oh, you think I'm pretty, or am I his type? Shall get your money and you'll lend me a boat. Am I his type? I think so. If memory serves, he had an ex or something that shared similar vibes. So he has better taste than you do. Got it. Oh, you think I'm pretty? Oh, come on. You know you're attractive, or you wouldn't be trying to flaunt it for favors. It's still fun to hear you say it. Fun. Okay, sure, I'll get your money and you'll lend me a boat. You've got yourself a deal. Okay, tell me a little about this so-called friend of yours. His name is Balazar, and he works in import and export redistribution. Jeez. Balazar, what an unusual name. You've never heard of him, but if anything, that's a good sign. The less notorious the individual, the easier they are to find. This Balazar won't be able to escape you. Redistribution? What's that? He told me his crew tracks down erroneous shipments and corrects their course before a faulty delivery is made. That's a thing. Moss shrugs his shoulders. I have no reason to believe otherwise. Moss, are you a bit naive, maybe? Your bullshit alarm is sounding. That does not sound like a real occupation. This Balazar doesn't want Moss knowing what he actually does for a living, if he even has a job. So where do I start looking? We got together for a drink last night, but I'm afraid I don't remember anything about where he's staying or why he's in town. What did you two talk about? What's the name of the bar? Great, helpful. We can ask both. What did you two talk about? Nothing out of the ordinary. We caught up, shared some stories, talked about girls. The usual. How long has it been since you've seen each other? What kind of stories? Girls? Which girls? What kind of stories? Just stuff about our lives, how it's been going, the highs, the lows. What were his lows? He wasn't doing so well financially. It's a tricky business, redistribution, so I hear anyway. You gave him more money, didn't you? Moss's face turns a fascinating shade of red. Guilty. I say this with all the love in my heart. You have a problem. Oh dear. No. Okay, what's the name of the bar? Something Tavern. To be honest, I stumbled into the first establishment that served alcohol and just happened to run into him. He bought us several rounds. I barely remember leaving the place. Though you'd be the last person to raise a brow at rampant alcohol consumption, Moss still looks sheepish. I don't normally drink that much, but with someone else buying and my business going how it is... I literally don't care. Wow. Exactly how much money am I trying to get back here? The man falters. He avoids meeting your eye. Is that really necessary? Can't you just ask him? Yeah, man, it is. How else would I know he paid up? He could lie and give me less than he owes. I'd have no way to verify the count. Moss mumbled something under his breath. It sounds a whole lot like 2,500 gold. I'm sorry, I'm selectively hard of hearing. Did you just say you loaned him 2,500 gold?
Yes, you heard right.
Seriously, where do I sign up to be your friend? I have a hell of a sob story and I love money. This could be the start of something beautiful. Moss looks unconvinced. Oh boy. Wait, did we have some other option? There, what does he look like? Moss grins at your question.
Oh, you can't miss him. He's missing an eye.
Come again?
His ship got attacked years ago. Someone shot his eye out. To this day, you can see bone.
That's literally the coolest thing I've ever heard, or did she ever catch who did it?
I'm not sure. I know he's never stopped looking. He said he sometimes takes his ship out onto the water just to see if he spots the one that attacked him all those years ago.
Okay then. Okay, so we don't know which bar it is yet, but sure. I think that's everything. I'm going to start looking. Well, we don't have the location yet, but can we maybe ask Vivi? Or do we have some other options here to go? I don't think so. But let's see. If not, then we can try just going to the manor. Who are you? A young man sits with his head buried in his hands, pensive and still. Are you crying or who the hell are you? Your way of greeting is fascinating, Vera. Are you crying? Upon hearing your voice, the man raises his head. He locks non-reddened eyes with you. No, I was just deep in thought. Why do you ask? I wanted to make fun of you. I was curious what was wrong. Well, I enjoy posing intrusive questions to strangers. You clearly do. I was curious what was wrong. I invited my sister here for lunch to celebrate her birthday, but I was a bit late getting here. By the time I arrived, she had already left. How late is a bit? The man nibbles at his lower lip before responding. An hour. An hour? If you were my brother, you'd be dead to me. I've wasted more time doing less. Yikes, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? That's exactly why I'm sitting here trying to figure out. What I'm sitting here trying to figure out. You could sit with me and help me brainstorm if you'd like. I'm Enzo, and it would be much appreciated. I suppose there are worse things to do with my time. I'm Vera. I'm Vera and I appreciate not being asked to help with shit. Nah. Music to my ears. Bring an amazing birthday gift to a party. Have you tried apologizing to her and explaining why you were late? Just let her cool off. Siblings can suck. Everyone knows that. All of these. Bring an amazing birthday gift to a party. Enzo sighs and his head falls back into his hands. I was worried you might say that. I haven't thought of anything to get her yet. Having a favorite meal and sharing some quality time over lunch was my best idea. That's sweet, I guess, if you had gotten here in time. The man gives a weak smile. I'm grateful for the validation. I'm not the best with material things, so it's nice to hear that it's not a necessity for contentment. Gifts are, however, important to my sister. I had a whole year to plan for this and still missed the mark. If the rumors are true, my own father has gone above and beyond for Eden this year. My gesture will be an even worse failure with a comparison. What's your dad getting at? Maybe I could help you find something. Such a train wreck. I wish I could see this go down. That's a terrible idea for a gift. I'm surprised you showed up. Nah. We know what it is, you know. Eden is his sister, so the Duke is doing the party, we know that. Maybe I could help you find something. The man's eyes alight with hope.
You would do that for a complete stranger? I'm touched. I could use all the help I can get.
Side quest accepted. Find Eden a birthday gift.
Let's split up. I'm planning on covering the market, so you go wherever else you can think of. We can meet outside my place at twilight.
Your place?
Oh, you must be new around here. Let me give you directions.
Location unlocked, the Duke's Manor, for the third time. You live with your dad and your sister, right? Is this where the party is tonight? Alright then, if I find something, I'll meet you there. You live with your dad and sister, right?
That's correct. The family home.
Cool. So we have it confirmed that he's the Duke's son. Is this where the party is tonight?
Absolutely. We hold quite a few events there throughout the year. It's nice to share some of the luxury we get to enjoy with our citizens.
Okay, alright then, if I find something, I'll meet you there. Okay, let's try talking to Vivi. The doctor wasn't there. That is very disappointing. They go on house calls occasionally and are really difficult to get a hold of when they're out. You'll have to wait until tomorrow. We sometimes have people with healing magic pass through. Bettina is big on tourism, and I know a lot of visitors have arrived today especially. While I'm not aware of any one healer in particular, you never know who you might bump into as you explore the town.
Yeah, whatever, do you have any liquor?
That could help. Oh, for the pain?
Hell yeah, for the pain.
I thought to disinfect, but that works. I'm afraid that as a breakfast and lunch establishment, our cocktail selection is pretty limited. I'll see what I can do. Be right back. Before long, Vivi returns with a colorful drink in a tall, slim glass. You look at it curiously. This is our house special. We call it the Pixie Stick, after a candy from the old world. Enjoy. The old world? Interesting. Ah, the old world. After the moon shifted and the tides rose, most of the land was swallowed up by water. In the early years after the Great Flooding, people simply focused on survival. After that, recovering and reinstating old world knowledge became the fixation of the people who remained. This is the first you're hearing of this newfangled alcoholic beverage. You lift it to your lips to taste it. If any place in the New World would be crafting new recipes, it would be in Verdina, an island known for luxury, beauty, and creativity. Verdina hasn't had the easiest time convincing the rest of the world that its obsession with culture is useful. Now it seems it's targeting people's minds through their stomachs. It's alright, you suppose, but you have trouble enjoying it. Drinking a sugary drink in a public setting just feels odd to you. You're used to hard liquor drunk alone on your ship. However, taste is irrelevant when you're after the facts and not the experience. You down it and wait impatiently to feel that certain buzz in your brain. Vivi comes over upon noticing your empty glass. That was quick. How did you like it? What was in it? It was fine. What was in it? Champagne, juice, and of course a dash of pixie dust. You can't tell if she's joking. You aren't sure whether or not you hope she is. Okay then. Yes. Yeah, I think we cannot get anything else from her. Actually, need to get going. So, then I guess we have to explore. With your wanderlust guiding you, you soon walk into a quiet street lining a canal. The many hidden nooks and alleyways allow for easy concealment, while one people watches those passing through on their boats. Okay. A poorly illustrated wanted poster hangs across the side of the building. The name listed on the ad is The Shadow. The hustle and bustle of Athenians keeps you from getting a closer look at the reward information. Perhaps if you returned in the afternoon it wouldn't be so crowded. It's 3:48. I would consider that the afternoon, but sure. You step away from the poster while pondering the possibility. Okay, anything else here? I don't think so. Okay, I mean, we could try going to the manor, but I don't know if that... Oh, that was the alley. I don't know if that does anything right now. And we do want to try helping with the birthday gift, so I'm gonna try exploring again. After wandering around aimlessly for what seems like ages, you find yourself back at the port where you first woke this morning. It seems your feet have taken you as far as they could in terms of finding cool new places. Okay, that's just moss again. I don't know. Shall we just try talking to Enzo again, or maybe check out the manor? Too many options. Or we can try looking at the poster again now that it's fully afternoon enough. As you examine the crudely drawn wanted poster and the impressive reward listed for capture, a man's voice calls out to you from the darkness. Startled, you accidentally rip the drawing right off the message board. You hastily stuff it into your pocket. Whoops. Looking for the shadow, are you? Now what could a pretty little thing like you want with a guy like him? The shadow. You know that name. Something deep within you burns when you hear it. You search your memories for information, for answers, only to come up empty. First of all, compliments are gross, so who the hell are you? I mean, this time this is warranted. Who is the shadow and why do you think I want to find him? Who the hell are you? If I told you, that would ruin all the fun now, wouldn't it? Fine, be that way. What do you want? Or, you know what else would ruin all the fun? Let's go with this one. You. Me breaking your fingers. Wow, someone's not in a good mood today. I'll let you go have fun doing whatever it is you do. Oh no! Dang it. Should have asked who he is. Or... yeah, probably wouldn't have given us a straight answer anyway. Okay, it's a bit early, but... should we go check out the manor? Either that or go back to Enzo. I'll try one last time. If he is still there. Nope. Okay, then we're just going to the manor. A strange sense of foreboding comes over you. You get the feeling that if you continue forward, you'll see something you won't be able to unsee. At the same time, there's a part of you that urges to push on. Whichever may lie ahead, you cannot escape learning the answer. Are you ready to continue? I guess this is our hint that this is where the story might end for now, but sure, I don't think we can get too much out of the other places right now, so yes, I want to continue. As you finish crossing a long bridge over glittering ocean water, a magnificent manor comes into your line of sight. No sooner do you lay eyes on it does your head begin to ache with immense pain, a migraine that matches the strength of the one that awoke you this very morning. You've never been here, but you've seen this place before. Your memory comes back to you in flashes. You see yourself examining blueprints of the manor, homing over every escape route. You recall getting onto your ship with gear specifically chosen for this journey, as well as setting a course straight for Vedina. There's no doubt about it. You're meant to come here, to this exact spot. You try to pry into your head as to why, but doing so makes the pain grow intolerable, unbearable. You wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy, any of them. You scream until your brain puts you out of your misery. Your eyes close, and the last thing you feel is your head cracking against the stone pathway. And is this where the loop begins? Upon prying open your heavy lids, you spy a familiar face who meets your groggy gaze. What the hell are you doing here? Proving that old saying about sailors and swearing right, I see. I'm the woman who saved your life. I would have thought that'd be enough to be remembered, but I suppose even I'm wrong now and again. Is anything from late last night coming back to you? Déjà vu hits you like a 10-story building. Unlike yesterday, you do remember where you were last night. Visiting the Duke's Manor has been practically seared into your soul. You find me passed out by that mansion? 2 rescues in a row is getting a little too personal for my taste. She looks at you like you've sprouted wings or something. No, hun, I fished you out of some wreckage in the middle of the ocean last night. I figured your ship must have gone down. There's no mistaking it. You've been in this exact position before. Only she's acting like you haven't met. Something is terribly wrong. Thank you for playing the first day of Day After Day. This concludes our demo. You can start again to find all of the characters and try new dialogue branches, but coming here to the manor will always end your run. This is the only ending for the demo. Okay, fun. So basically you can just try around with the options for now and I suppose, yeah, meet all the characters, because so far we have only met one of the love interests, who is Enzo. Okay, but yeah, that was an interesting first glimpse. I'm not going to go back into that just because I think we'll have a lot of repetition and clicking through, but you can play the demo for yourself on itch. I will have it linked down below. That was really interesting. So I think for the demo all the skill checks are supposed to be successes by default. Not quite sure. But it will be different, of course, for the main game, where you will also have like some stat building as well. But yeah, I really like the world building, like this old world versus what it is now, and then the characters are very, how do I say it? I don't know, I like it. I like the diversity in characters for now, and the music and everything. Yeah, very interesting. So yeah, again, you can play the demo for yourself. You can also already wishlist the game on Steam and follow the Kickstarter campaign that is supposed to start, I think, in September. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'd appreciate if you'd let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And until next time, bye bye.